recently went on a trip all the way to Korea to stay with my long-distance boyfriend for 1 month. Before then, we talked about all the different activities we could do while I was there, and one activity TJ mentioned is a big part of having the full Korea experience is visiting a Korean sauna or bathhouse. If you grew up with Korean or Japanese culture, you probably don't even think twice when it comes to undressing in front of other members of the same gender, since you grew up going to these places and normalizing it. But for those who grew up in America, and even some Korean Americans, we still find it a little embarrassing. Like, I know we're all women and we're mature adults and all, I'm just not used to it. I feel like I wouldn't know where to look or be able to control my wandering eyes. I'd also feel self-conscious of people looking at the parts of my body I'm not so confident about, like the stretch marks on my butt, my tummy when I bend over, or if any other parts of me look weird. I believe every body is beautiful, including mine, and these features are completely normal to have, but we can't help but be our worst critics and overthink sometimes, right? I told TJ I felt too anxious to go to one since I couldn't speak Korean and I wouldn't have him there to guide me since we would be separated into different gendered bathhouses, to which he then offered one of his female cousins and mom, who I had not met at the time by the way, to go with me. I think it's a beautiful thing to make an effort to experience the culture with your loved one's family despite the language barrier and embarrassment, and hopefully that's something I'll have the courage to do in the future. But man, just imagine being extremely nervous meeting your boyfriend's family for the first time and then hanging out in a bathhouse a few hours later. I would die of nervousness. At the end of the day, COVID was still rampant in Korea during this year, so it was best we didn't go anyways.
You should be happy you even have a boyfriend to experience romantic things with.
What? But you can experience romance too.
But I don't have a boyfriend.
Don't you know you can experience a burning romance with Love Brush Chronicles? Honestly, you don't even need real men. Why would you? When you can experience a dreamlike fantasy romance with them, you can begin your romantic adventure in Love Brush Chronicles and start your story in a wide range of parallel universes, exploring the mystery of time and love. The choices you make in your journey will directly affect how your love story unfolds. You can develop your relationships through interactive gameplay such as dating and much more. And when you deepen your affinity with the one, you'll delve into their heartfelt backstories, collect mementos, and experience your heartbeat like never before. The game is full of beautiful music soundtracks, gorgeous original artwork, and heart-throbbing lines voiced by well-known voice actors. Furthermore, in the midst of Halloween season, a bewitching array of events is unfolding within the game, conjuring forth a new character card and rewards exclusive to the Halloween event. I rolled and recently got an SSR card! Look at this man, the angsty expression, the cute little hat, the thigh garters! I can't wait to add more beautiful artwork to my collection, like the Night Waltz Lars with all its glittery, colorful effects, the Master of the Black Hats with all the cute whimsical details, this hot evil dragon wizard man, or the Stellaris cards where it looks like this man is swearing his whole life and loyalty to me. Don't wait any longer, click my link in the description to begin exploring and get a magnificent SR and R card for joining in the spine-tingling Halloween event, along with delightful login bonuses. Seize this opportunity and become the main character in your own unique and romantic love stories with Love Brush Chronicles today. Thank you, Love Brush Chronicles, for sponsoring today's video. So TJ and I didn't get a chance to go to a bathhouse, but we did end up going to something similar, which was a massage spa. It's become kind of a tradition that TJ and I go get massages when we see each other, so I already knew what to expect going in. Usually how it goes is we get changed into these comfy spa clothes, wearing nothing but these ultra-thin disposable paper panties underneath, soak our feet in a sink with special water while sipping on some juice, then heading to the massage room to get the massage. And during the massage, they sometimes remove your top, but you're face down, and when you flip over, they place a towel over your front and continue massaging you like that. We've gone to massages 3 other times before, and they all played out almost the same way. I was excited to get this last massage, especially thinking about the grueling 13-hour flight I was about to take back to the States. When we went in this time, we did the usual foot soaking, juice sipping, and entering the massage room. The only thing that was different this time around was that we had different masseuses. The massage started off normal. Really great, actually. The lady massaging me was so gentle yet perfectly firm. I felt like a piece of dough being kneaded by a cat making biscuits all over my body. I also saw that TJ was resting and relaxing peacefully, so I thought, what a perfect way for us to end this month-long trip. Nothing can ruin this perfect moment. So tell me why this lady started taking off all my clothes. I knew she was gonna take my shirt off, but I was a little confused as to why my shorts were also coming off. Remember, all I had on were these toilet seat cover panties, but even those were so loose and thin, I was practically nude. The masseuse placed a towel on my chest, so for a moment, I felt relieved. The girls were covered up and I relaxed again. Until she spread my legs and started giving me a groin massage. This lady was passionately massaging my groins, and my muscles did feel great, but I couldn't stop overthinking about how exposed I was down there, or if I looked weird or something, or if I accidentally left traces of toilet paper from when I went pee earlier. I don't know. It's just embarrassing no matter how you think of it. And then she unveiled my belly. So during this 1-month trip, I went to places like Jeju and Japan, and I ate so much food everywhere we went. And on top of that, I have a wonderful boyfriend who loves to cook delicious foods and feed me all the time. So I gained a bit of chonk in the last month, and now this lady was squeezing and pulling that chonk and kneading it in all different directions. It was embarrassing, it was humbling, and I really didn't think this massage could get any more embarrassing. Until she took the towel off my chest. Now, my girls were just out for the world to see. I lay there thinking that there's no way she's gonna touch my bobbies, right? Right?
She touched my bobbies.
The lady started massaging my bobbies. The massage was in no way inappropriate, but it was definitely awkward. Because also, for some reason, I was the only one naked in the room, oiled up all over on this table looking like a lechon. I turned over to make eye contact with TJ baby, are you seeing this? We signed up for this? What's happening? But of course, TJ's laying there, fully knocked out. As embarrassing as this was, I eventually made myself get used to it. And I even realized, you know what? I like having my rubbed by this masseuse lady. Okay, no, hear me out. It's a common practice to rub your sternum while doing breath exercises as a calming, grounding technique for anxiety. It's something I did a lot as a preschool teacher for the kids to calm the crying babies, and it's the same concept. So I don't mean it in a weird way. It's more like feeling like a dog drifting away in bliss from how calming it feels to have their body massaged. Overall, this was probably the best massage I've ever gotten in my life, despite the initial shock. When we left, I wanted to tease TJ a little bit, so I played around with him and told him everything that happened while he was asleep, and I got a little laugh out of his cute reaction.